That's fine. Acha, now when we talk about fitness and exercise, you recently put up a post saying हम जिम नहीं जाते भाई, हम नहीं जाते, लेकिन हम में फिर भी इतनी ताकत है कि हम स्टेज परफॉर्मेंस कर लेते हैं, नाच गा लेते हैं बहुत ज़बरदस्त तरीके से. So where is that energy coming from? Because as we know, after 30, muscle loss does begin.
Oh yeah.
And the bones do
And
start
mine.
getting. Yeah. So where is that energy coming from?
Well, look, firstly, let me just put it out for the world कि ये जो मैंने लिखा है ना, हम नहीं जाते भाई gym. It's because, I don't know what got into me. I was just like, नहीं जाते ना हम gym. हम कैंडल जला के गाने सुनते हैं. अब ये हम हैं. अब इसका हम क्या करें? But इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि हमें नहीं जाना चाहिए. इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि I've never done it. I actually do want to be regular. I love Pilates.
Okay.
I love swimming. But yeah, I'm not regular, which is really sad actually. I believe that when I'm working is when I'm the fittest. So for instance, when I was in London shooting, the last 2-3 weeks is when I had this surge of energy and I was like, wow, what is this? It was because I was regularly working every single day.
Yeah.
Every single day.
And it was what, a 45-day?
It was long.
A long spell.
Long.
For Love Guru with Humayun Saeed.
Yeah. So, and then...
Coming soon.
Yeah. And then I started, whenever I got the time, I started going for a swim downstairs and going to do some steam, swim.
Because you got good weather, right, in London? It was ठंड तो नहीं अभी शुरू
No.
थी?
हाँ, ये इतनी ठंड थी कि मैं आपको बता नहीं सकती.
Okay.
जी. बहुत ज़्यादा ठंड थी. डायलॉग्स नहीं बोले जा रहे थे, वो वाली ठंड.
Okay.
लेकिन this was a indoor pool, a very, very nice pool and a gym and all of that. So when Humayun told me कि रोज़ जाता हूँ मैं gym, मैंने कहा ठीक है. फिर I also got a little, I was like
Gym FOMO.
Gym FOMO नहीं, I was like gym तो मैं नहीं जाऊँगी. और वो मिल गए फिर वो नहीं.
वो एक competition शुरू हो
नहीं,
जाता है
competition नहीं. I just cannot. I'll tell you a story about me going to gym in India, which I will not tell you who that this famous actor was. But I cannot tell you, Amna. After that, I was just like, because मैं तो चली गई ऊपर at the Taj, and I was on this treadmill, which was real slow. Real slow. It was so slow that I don't even know it wasn't moving. So, anyways, suddenly मेरी कनखियों से मैंने किसी को देखा कि नहीं, okay, I just didn't even look. And I was on my thing of slow treadmill and I heard, hi. And I was like, oh, hi, I'll just see you in a minute. And on that slow treadmill, I just started doing this weird run.
Pressure. Gym pressure.
Oh my God. And I could see him from my back. There was a mirror and he was doing this. I was like, Allah, मैं कभी नहीं जाना, मुझे जिम नहीं जाना, मुझे किसी एक्टर के साथ तो कहीं नहीं जाना. जिम पता नहीं.
वो हो जाते हैं ना, एक्टर्स कम्पिटिटिव हो जाते हैं कि ज़्यादा तेज भागो, ज़्यादा वेट लिफ्टिंग करो.
नहीं, मुझे तो कोई देख के हंसेगा ना. I mean, I have real treadmill phobia now.
Okay.
That happened.
मैंने कहा पता नहीं गिर गई ट्रेडमिल पे.
अब मैं आपको बताती हूँ. मौला जट के टाइम पे I went downstairs. I said, I'm going to go on a treadmill. And so at the Heritage there is a TV. I started watching the TV and I fell actually very badly. The whole treadmill took me back. But
so then you've been scarred and you were like,
that love affair which never really started is over. So I don't like to embarrass myself. So I used to go downstairs.
Fitness kahan se aa rahi hai? Do you dance? Are you doing Pilates? I mean,
no.
Mahira, wear those heels that you wear and you so effortlessly walk in. And that recent ad that we saw with you on the catwalk, like in those high heels.
I'm telling you that I'm constantly on my toes. Right. I'm constantly on my toes. Whenever I do get the time, I will go for Pilates. But see, my Pilates instructor will look at this and have a great laugh. So I don't want to also lie, right?
Are you one of those people who buy a gym membership for a year and then just never turn up and feel
yeah.
happy knowing that I have a membership?
Oh, I have a membership everywhere.
Right.
Everywhere in this city. With every gym. But like I said, once I started swimming in the mornings when we used to go for shoot, I started loving it.
Yeah.
So even like 10, 15, 20 minutes, I would say, I'm just going to go down and, do this.
होते हैं ना वो hormones से release होते हैं. I
Because-
don't know which ones, but they do.
Because
Various hormones are released when you're exercising.
Absolutely.
वो है सारा
I think
कुछ.
probably serotonin.
Yeah.
Some happy hormones
Totally.
do come out,
Totally.
and I used to myself feel so much better. And throughout the shoot, I mean, my choreographer was like, "Wow, this is good. You have so much energy," and
Yeah.
I'm like, "Okay, great."
Super.
So yeah, but also when it comes to work, Amna, I love what I do so much that
And that's so important.
Yeah.
That's important for other women to hear as well. That,
Yeah.
find that one thing that you love doing.
Yeah.
And stick to it. Don't give up just because you're getting older or your body's slowing down. Because it does, right?
yeah.
Or does it not?
Of course, it slows down. I mean, I am going to turn 40.
MashaAllah.
Mashallah.
Yeah.
So it's a big, big birthday for me. And I remember being 30. I hadn't turned 30 and I was I had signed race at that time. I also remember being 21, and a VJ and just being married. And all these things, 24 when I had Aslan.
Yeah.
I remember all these moments in my life. And now I think, oh my God, I wish I had looked after myself starting from my 30s. Because in your, 20s to khair ek aur hi baat hoti hai.
Yeah.
But in 30s, in your 30s, you're also, I feel, it's when you are getting surer of yourself. For people like us, that's when we are figuring things out. At least I got like insane amount of success, and there was this constant like going here, traveling here, doing this. I don't remember ever not going somewhere, we were
Yeah.
like we were living out of
On
our
the go.
suitcases,
Yeah.
me and Seher.
Absolutely.
We used to be like, oh my God, this is insane. But that's the time you got to look after. In fact, I would say the sooner the better.
Absolutely.
The sooner the better. Because it actually becomes like, what do you call it? It's like the storage that just remains for you when you are at this age. So now I'm like, all these changes I'm making are now.
But it still seems when I see you that, and I've written this word reservoir, it's like you have a reservoir of energy, and it's really good energy, and you're doing your philanthropic work as well, and you're doing all the right things. You're saying the right things. So
I don't know if I do the right thing.
no, you
but
do,
sure.
you do, and you make for like a really good role model, and that's really amazing. But of course, that core strength has to be built through the years.
Yes.
And it
Yes.
doesn't come as naturally to everybody as it looks as if it's coming from you.
I think, in my experience, I feel that whenever I have not done what I think is right, whenever I have not been true to who I am, it hasn't worked out for me. So I realized that very early on. And it's not like I don't falter.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I always used to say, I always have been like this. I am a horse with blinders on. In fact, in real life, my peripheral vision is terrible. I swear to God, I walk the streets and Baba grabs me.
Like
sitting-
metaphorically or literally?
So metaphorically, I'm like a horse, but with blinders. But actually, in real life, I'm telling you, Amna, I have a problem.
Okay.
Yeah. Aslan, my husband, everyone's just like, my brother's just like, I can't leave her on the street alone because they get worried. And I've realized that I can't.
Okay.
Like, it's pretty bad. But
Well, I think it would have its benefits as well.
the only benefit is that
Yeah.
I look straight.
Yeah.
But the thing is that whenever, and this is very normal, and it's normal